I was accidentally muted. Oops. Welcome into it. WTA everyone. We got Jack and Semaph here. You can see Jack's still at a tilt run and Semaph is getting ready. But yeah, so we'll need to look into getting that all sorted out. We'll be having an all-around match, so will be interesting. See if Semaph can come up with some strategy to beat Jack. I think it'd be a little bit struggle just because of the skill for Jack, but Semaph has always wanted to give it a go, and so that'll be exciting. I guess I'll drag them both in here and figure out what we're gonna do. Hey Jack, hey Semaph. Hello.
Yo.
Do we have Jack?
Yeah,
Okay.
we should have me, yeah?
Yeah, we have Jack. Okay.
Surely.
Yeah. Welcome both of you. It'll be an interesting match. I see Jack still going, but we can still sort some stuff out while he's tilted.
I was going to end this level.
No, it's all good.
I was just testing performance.
Could I get a number from both of you for the seed?
I'll go with a 3.
Let's go 4.
3 and a 4. Alrighty. What letters does that give us today?
What letters?
P and a J. I figured out a new way so I don't have to regenerate the seed constantly until we get a seed.
We'll see.
Alrighty, let me get the share chat started, and then we can send it across. WTA13 PJ is the seed for today. I've removed a bit of it to make it a bit shorter, but should work as a seed. Alrighty, are you guys doing viewers or bots for the match is the next question.
Yeah, we can do I wouldn't mind doing viewers, honestly.
We can do viewers, yeah.
Alright. And then yeah, keep the marble cap 50. You guys can figure out your timers once you're in.
Check if the local leaderboard has been set correctly.
Yeah, you can go do that.
Now it is.
We got obviously the rules for the match. You guys both played it. For anyone that's watching that doesn't know, we're doing an all-around match. There is 4 sections. The first is 1 to 8 going for speed. They just need to go as fast as possible. Whoever's faster gets 1 point. Then for 9 to 11, it's percentage, so try and get the highest percentage you can in that level range. If it's tied, we'll tie break based on time taken. For hybrid, on the third section, it's 12 to 14. And that is just scoring a marble saved per minute score. That's the H score. And that's a combination of, obviously, marble saved and time taken to complete that section. And then finally, for the fourth section, we have distance for 15 plus. That is just highest level reached. And then if there's a tie, you tie break it based on time to reach that level. And then that final one's worth 2 points for a total of 5 points up for grabs. So it's the best of 5 for earning the points. And then obviously at the top you can see the timer. So it's 40 minutes for the match and then a 5-minute grace period to finish off any section you're on at the end of the time. Make sense for both of you?
Yep, sounds good.
Alrighty, looks like we got some marbles. Everyone make sure you drop again to get Semaph his balls. I'm going to quickly set up my chat so I can drop easier before we start, because that was an issue last time. I forgot to do that, and then I was struggling to drop. At least for a little bit. Yeah. Everyone drop for Semaph. Try and keep the marble counts fairly even, although I know it's going to be a little bit of a struggle, but we'll see if Semaph uses that to his advantage or not. I feel like Semaph's a strategic player, so he might be looking for something. Alrighty. I think that's it. Let me just do a final check. Got your rules. Oh yeah, once we start, you guys want to both stay in the VC? Did you get moved out, Jack?
I got moved out, yeah.
Alrighty, so we'll
I'll
move.
stay and then
We'll
mute
move
myself.
Jack out, and then Semaph will be muted. Let me get the time set up. Is Drew's ready for scorekeeping? We just need a little bit of time before you guys actually need to get scored. But yeah, Jerusalem's ready. All right, so if you're ready,
Yeah, I am.
Jackie, you ready?
Oh, yep, ready to go.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. We'll go on tilt. 3, 2, 1, tilt. Best of luck, both of you.
Oh, yep, good luck.
We're underway now. Thankfully, we got Drew's scorekeeping, so I can try and focus up on doing the casting. I'm mostly going to listen to. I'm going to mostly listen to Jack's audio just so that because he's going to be talking. Semaph's going to be a bit. He's going to be muted on his own stream, but he'll probably yap to me if he decides to say something. I did not realize how loud Jackson game sounds are. That is definitely a thing. Yeah, on to level 2 for them. I think I'd grab some water. I'm gonna quickly grab some water so I can drink some water while we're going. The last of those are just them going quickly, so there should be a little bit of downtime for me to do that. Alrighty, they're on to level 3. Make sure you drop up for both of them, everyone. But starting level 3 with 13 marbles each, nice and even marble count. I can't see exactly. It looks like Jack's slightly ahead, but that could just be my stream delay because he's also behind on the level, so it could be just several levels difference. Let me go and reopen the score sheet so I can check scores later. Both on level 4, checking. They're within 0.3 seconds. Semaph is slightly ahead. As always, remember to drop on both of them if you can. Alright, so I've come to the end. Jack as well, both having to go clean up. On to Jack's side, there's about a 7-second difference now. Go drop on both. But level 5 now, let's see how they go. Semaph starting off a little bit earlier than Jack, but quite close. Both of them going for the squeegee lineup. Semaph weaving around. Looks pretty clean for Semaph. Jack a little bit splashier, but gets a solid grip out the front. It just means he's going to have to figure out cleaning up those back marbles where Semaph goes through clean and finishes off. Jack kills off pretty quickly, but that obviously gives Semaph a little bit more of a catch-up. Drop for both of them. Now the gap's closed to, what, 5.5 seconds? Something like that. Semaph starting a little bit early and see what he does at the start. Looks like he's splitting the marbles, but gonna go left side wall to regroup them. Jack goes left to clip off the group and then doesn't use the wall to regroup, just tries to use the slopes to regroup. Looks decent, a little bit wider than Semaph. Semaph takes the outside corner for his group. Semaph gets, clips on both of them. Both of them gonna get 3 through, but both of them also gonna have to clean up cups. Jack goes top side, Semaph goes bottom, and we finish up. Drop on both. Semaph now 8 seconds behind Jack from the looks of it. So it'll be a little bit hard to close it off this run, but they have multiple chances to go. 60 marbles each because they're like perfectly in sync. So Semaph goes backwards for a corner. Jack just sends it through. A bit splashy for the group, but he's got to see how he gets the group together. He's got 4 out. Semaph's got a nice solid block group now. Jack just weaves into that textile cleanly, and then through the rest. Semaph takes 3 as well with the rest stuck on the tee, but now once a marble stuck on the cup, so there's going to be a bit of an annoying cleanup for him, but we've got a model section, so Semaph can come back. Jack onto level 8, drop on Jack. Semaph coming through now. And now drop on Semaph. Get him in for Semaph. Alrighty. As you can see with Semaph. Now, not timing out with Jack, he's getting a lot less marbles, so that might actually be an advantage going into the percentage levels, because it'd be much easier for Semaph to go quickly with the percentage with low marble count, so maybe it's a strategic slowdown in the first section to make sure that he gets separate marble count to Jack for the percentage. Alright, on level 9, get him in for Semaph. Jack's already started. Gonna wait for the squeegee. Semaph doesn't wait for the squeegee either, so both of them are gonna catch the whole squeegee timing on this level. Let me quickly check. So they're about 6 minutes in now. But yeah, both of them are just in the squeegee time. Jack ended up with a 249 and Semaph with a 315. Looks like my internet decided to be a bit bad right now, which is great. We'll refresh streams to hopefully increase the quality. Now it is freezing. I'm good at this. I'm also dropping frames, so I'll let people know once the freezer stops dropping. Okay. Rough one for Jack losing some marbles. Semaph also lost some marbles, so let us see how it turns out. Drop on both. I'm gonna have to fix my stream delay. Drop on a Semaph as well. Jack is just waiting to squeegee out while Semaph's going, so we'll see. Looks like, oh wow, Semaph actually gets the first squeegee timing, but only a handful through. Jack waited for the full squeegee across and then took the group. Just speeding up the videos a little bit to refresh, because my previous refresh I could drop on Semaph. I was really far behind on Semaph. Sorry about the speed up, slow down on Jack's side, just trying to get it to closer to live. Drop on a Jack. I'm gonna lower the stream qualities a little bit, just so I can make sure they're not gonna lag as much. Hopefully that helps us out. Ooh. little bit rough on my side. Yeah, it looks like they've both mashed up now. Alright, drop on both of them. Oh no. My net is not having a good time, I see. Okay, it's not that delayed on my side. We'll try and refresh one of each stream. A little bit delay between just so that they both get up. And there we are. Alright, level 13 for both of them. Get them in. Alright, so Semaph comes to a score of 58% in just under 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 58 seconds. And yeah, I guess it was just, right. If I had like a stream freeze right at the end of level 12, the end of level 11, it's gonna be really rough for Dariska. I just realized. So the scores might take a little bit to update. Dropping both of them. Especially with them tilting basically in sync as well. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to get them over, so. Looking at it now, Jack got a 92% in 3 minutes and 8 seconds. We went about 10 seconds lower than Semaph, but hugely improved percentage on losing 3 marbles. Alrighty. They both coming through. Semaph a little bit behind, but Jack coming to the end, and Semaph glad for the rest of his group. On to level 15. On to the distance section for them. See whether they both continue or looks like they're both continuing. Jack? Jack? Oh my god. Well, Jack's their running back. Semaph takes the distance lead if he finishes this level. Drop on Jack. Alright, so Jack got a hybrid score of 13.7. Wow, that was very fast. Hybrid section for 12 to 14. Holy moly. Yeah, 210 for Semaph. And a 12.46. Drop on Semaph. Yeah. Wait, they actually have the same marble count for the hybrid section. Exactly the same marbles every single level. It was just, and they both didn't kill any marbles. It was literally just slightly slower on Semaph's side. I don't know if I called the jet drop on Jack, but let's keep going. All right, drop on a Jack. Yeah, now Semaph has the lead in the distance, finishing level 16 in 50 seconds. See, finishing level 15 in 60 seconds on level 16, and then let's see what goes on level 17. Remember to drop on Semaph. And drop on Jack as well. So yeah, Jack should have all but the distance section right now. The lead on the hybrid is not as bad as it looks because it was a 13.7 from Jack and a 12.46 from Semaph. So literally like slightly lower on Jack, slightly higher on Semaph, and they would have tied 13. They're only like a bit over 1 point apart. Semaph finishing level 16 with another like 50 seconds. 48 seconds it looks of it. Drop on Jack. We got 23 minutes left, so being 17 minutes in. Now we're going quite cleanly through these levels. Jack speed running back. Drop on Semaph on 18. I see a drop corner. Does he go for the skip though? Jack on level 6 now. Drop on Jack. Jack thinking about level 9, see if he goes for 100%. But yeah, if Semaph locks in a good, safe distance, he can try and go back and chase he only needs one of the early scores to win if he gets a safe distance, but we'll have to see. Semaph going for the drop corner skip, nice, cleanly in. Drop on Jack. I don't know. Tabbing is great. I think I have to use 3 tabs on. I use 4 for one way and 3 for the other. Nice. Okay. Drop on Semaph now. On to 19 for Semaph. Jack coming through. 7 with another splash, but works out. See if you can get through the cups clean this time. Looks like it. That should be like a decent time for Jack this run. Drop on Jack. Alright, Semaph coming through 19. A little bit hard to see all the walls with the background, but you can take a guess on where they are, I guess. Getting a little bit cold there, but that's still an improvement to his time. Oh, he needs that marble. 2-second improvement from Jack. Drop on both of them. Semaph's winning the group up in the bow tie there. And then sending it through. Jack, wait for the squeegee. See how he times it out. Looks decent. Jack still got a split of 2-2, so that looks like it's over for Semaph. Levels 1 is definitely in reach for Jack, so we'll see if Jack goes for this as the drop on Semaph. Jack taking his time to get 100% through. Alright, Semaph coming through. Alright, Jack peeling it through now. That does not look very good for 100%. Does Jack get 100% with that? Wow, he does. Crazy. Okay. Drop on both of them. Like, I knew I was going to curl, but that was a very long line with the tile behind. Driscoll almost like taps the wall and flies off the map, but I guess Jack was fine with it. Right, drop on Semaph. Jack waiting for that squishy bit as well on this level. Semaph on to level 4. Alright, 19 marbles and Jack's board on level 10. See how he goes. A little bit spread group, but he managed to get it through. His question is, this corner's going to be a bit awkward. Nice and hold in, but the groups bounce a bit. Mars now behind, and then now because he's waiting for Mars, having more Mars run ahead. Semaph coming through level 4. Nice tight group. Jack managed to regroup it, but it's still a bit of a pain with all this spread out marbles. Semaph coming wide through. Throw the back one, then on to level 5. Jack loses 3 marbles there, which means he's already tied the number of marbles he killed during the last round, but he has more marbles this run, so if he only loses 3 marbles, he'll have still improved his percentage, but only by a marginal amount. Bit unfortunate there with the first squares just causing spread. Semaph weaving through the level 5 quickly. Bit of a splash, but makes it work. Alright, drop on Semaph. Drop on a Jack. We're ready. See how Semaph going through level 6 with a nice 3 group. Nice weave through. Jack splash around the top side. Go on quite quickly. Drop on a Semaph. Yeah, nice 100% through with the Jack there. Yeah, I guess. Oh, that one I lost. I think means that this run doesn't improve his percentage, but we'll see. Drop on a Jack. Alright, 93% this run for Jack, and his previous run was a 92%. So yeah, he had enough extra marbles that he actually improved his percentage by 1%. but it was slightly slower. Dropping on a Semaph. A lot more marbles in this hybrid level for Jack, so even with the marbles lost, he still has the same number of marbles he had during his first run, so not actually losing out on any marble count, it's just time. Alright, so I've come to the end of eight. You're gonna reset off that one. Drop on Semaph. Yeah, unfortunately, it's slightly slower compared to Jack on that one. About like 4 seconds slow. Drop on Jack. Drop on Semaph. Jack got a lot of spread there, but see how he goes navigating it through. And Semaph on level 2. Takes 3 marbles on the squeegee and sends them out. Jack finishing up a level 13. Drop on Jack. And then also drop on Semaph. Alrighty. They got about 13 minutes left. 27 minutes of the match have gone by. Jack splashing through the octagons. No marbles lost. Into the textile. Takes the corner of the stairs. Semaph splashing it through the LTL. See how he goes clean up the back marbles. Sounds like Jackson is wanting to go distance. Semaph onto level 4. Jack splashing it through the letters into the LTL. Sinpack and then 2 others die. Oof. Rough one. Drop on Jack. Semaph coming up as well. Drop on Semaph. Jack got a hybrid score of 12.72, so slightly better than Semaph's first score, but worse than his second. He saved technically more marbles, but was slower due to those awkward catches. Much easier Jack does than almost Scar. Drop on Semaph. Drop on Jack. Drop on Semaph. Back waiting on the bridge now. Semaph weaving through, solid 4 group out. Nice and clean. Drop on Semaph. Drop on Jack. Nice and in sync for the level starts now, so should get decently tied marble count, but different levels. So 17 for Jack. Jack's level 15 was about the same speed as Semaph, but his level 16 was around 7 seconds faster. Right. Semaph speeding through. That looks like an improvement from Semaph. Does it beat Jack's time though? That's 44. Jack is a 47. Okay, so Semaph takes the speed section. Drop on Semaph. Now, does Semaph wait out the squeegee? Looks like he's doing it. And then drop on Jack for level 18. Nope. Semaph doesn't wait the squeegee out too long because it increases marble count. That is a concern. And Jack now gets a 2 minute and 5 seconds for level 18, which is already faster than Semaph. I don't know. No, it isn't. Semaph got high levels. I'm trolling. I don't remember what Semaph got for 18. Maths is hard. Semaph in the lead though with the distance point and speed right now. If Semaph can get 100% on the percentage section, he has a chance to wait on levels to get high marble counts to hybrid. Ooh, that's not good. Semaph. Going again. On a Semaph. He has about 8 minutes left. Alright, drop on Jack. Alright, Semaph coming to the end of level 1. Drop on Semaph, Jack. With the level 19 with 14 marbles. Staircase. Octagons to go around the outside, yeah. Bit of a splashy one, but makes it around. It's a bit awkward for this next tile, but takes 4. Takes 3. Oh no, takes 4. He had 5 actually. Wow, I can't count apparently. And then on through the squeegee, Semaph weaving the crescents on level 2 as well. Jack with the 3 through now. Drop on a Semaph. Alrighty. Jack with 3 marbles left with the staircase to squares. A little bit awkward touches, but should be fine to splash it through with a little bit of wall catches there. Drop on Jack. Alrighty. I think that now lets Jack take the distance point. Yeah, by about 25 seconds. Drop on a Semaph. Splash through from Jack. Gets just 3 out. Well, that is almost a scuff there, but see if Jack makes it out. Nice clean on the drawbridge from Jack. Regrews the marbles in the small time he had. Semaph coming through 4. Jack coming to the end of 20. Drop on Semaph. And also drop on a Jack. Alrighty. Jack now obviously already had the lead, but fully gets the distance lead now. Rotating bridge mistimed, I think, so he's going to stall it on the side of the pin field, and Semaph coming to the end of level 6 with a bit under 5 minutes left. S-curve for Jack. Slopping through. Semaph going left side here. Killing off some marbles. Keeping the yellow set tight. Tall bars open. One for Jack, not the other. Looks like he's going to miss this elevator cycle. Has to go to the right side. A little bit longer path, but he'll make it work. And we're dropping frames, aren't we? Nice. Well, drop on Semaph. Alright, I'm going to refresh Semaph now. Semaph coming through 7. I'm that far behind on Jack. I'll wait the entire thing for Jack, but drop on Jack. We are like massively delayed on Jack, but I'll let it play through so Druska can see the time without me interrupting it. Semaph going back to level 1. Drop on Semaph. Oh no, they're both reset. Well, I can refresh Jack's screen now to catch back up. There's no more information on the string of his Druska. Drop on a Jack. Drop on a Semaph. Three minutes left. Both of them gonna probably wait. With 3 minutes left, they're not even gonna get through the speed section for OT, so they're just gonna finish with the speed run, and that'll be the time. They'll hit OT during the speed section due to the timers. Across level 1 through 8, there's 9 levels, and each one's gonna take 10 to 12, at least 12 seconds because of additional wait times over the 10 seconds. So that's by themselves a minute and then 30 seconds. Drop on both. A bit over 30 seconds. Look at a bit over a minute. That is I think a bit 96 seconds or something. Dropping on both. Alright, 1:30 left. But as I said, I think they're both just going to finish this run off, and then that will be it due to viewer timers. But what can you do? It's the only thing where it's we like the viewers, but holy, the timers take so much time. I'm curious to see how much of this match Semaph spent waiting at the start of levels. Because he did so many runs. I have a feeling that Semaph waited wait time's getting close to for 10 minutes. Drop on a Semaph. Drop on Jack. It's with all these early levels, with 12 seconds per early level, and Semaph's done a bunch of runs. Semaph could be getting 10 minutes of waiting to start the levels, which is a quarter of his time just waiting for marbles. A bit of a rough one, but that is viewer tilts for you. Lots of waiting. If only there was a way to get the marbles in quicker and more efficiently. Although, to be fair, even with active chatter, you can't save that time because they didn't want to do it. That's OT. But yeah, that's OT. They finish all those actions, so they'll both finish off this speed run and then see where they're at. Semaph getting. That is 2 for Jack. Rip Jack. That's good timing for frame drops. Thanks, game. We'll let Semaph finish off his level, then we'll drag Jack in. Semaph improves his time. We'll drag Jack in. And GG's both of you. Semaph improving his time just at the end,
Yep.
where Semaph, Jack's sort of unfortunate scuff there.
Intentional or unfortunate?
No, unfortunate.
Yeah, I heard the like
to the tee into the bridge.
yeah I heard the like, oh, I have 3 marbles, and then it's like, no, you have 3 marbles.
I thought it didn't look like 3 marbles, but it was. Like one of them has like a black like hat on or something, so I couldn't really tell.
Yeah,
Like their like name was short.
but yeah, good percentage from you, Jack. Just unfortunate. Semaph tried to go for percentage at like a second or a third run, and then just like marbles flew off the map. It was a bit rough. You actually did improve your percentage in the second run, even though you lost 1 extra marble, Jack, because you just did so many more marbles.
Yeah.
You went from like 34 marbles to like 50 something. So small improvement to your percentage on that second run. The hybrid score was slightly worse just because of all the marbles who were getting caught during the hybrid on the second run. But
yeah.
the hybrid
was
was within 1 point from both of you, so fairly close. And then yeah, Jack took the distance, so it was a 4-1 scoreline for Jack. Semaph getting the speed though. I was mentioning because of viewers, I don't know how long Semaph was waiting at the start of the levels compared to actually tilting, because in 1 to 9, I
forgot if it's a level like you reach technically, like completing 21 gives me 22. I assumed it was level completed. I kind of forgot how that was fully working.
Yeah, no, the
So
score
I did a level extra that didn't.
Yeah, the score's level reached. You also beat his time, so you actually had it like when you reached level 20. So you did like an extra 3 levels or the extra 2 levels you didn't need to
do. Yeah, true. I noticed the speed on it at the time.
But yeah, GG's from both of you. Yeah, definitely. A lot of those like sections were quite close, especially the hybrid and the speed. The percentage is a bit unfortunate because of all the squeegee timings, and then Semaph I think lost a couple, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just hard to like time that stuff with especially with viewers. I mean, like, I had it down pretty good, but like that level 9 with the 2 squeegees, it's I don't know. Yeah. Unless I like waited for like 2 cycles, then maybe. Yeah,
the issue is that if you wait for the squeegees, then you have more time for people to drop in, so you get more marbles.
Exactly, that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't mind that too much, but yeah, it could be rough.
But yeah,
I had to decide when to reset or wanted to go to distance and late reset for the speed run 1 to 9, 1 to 8.
Yeah, the issue with the 1 to 8 speedrun with viewers is that you do 9 levels, so you're spending like 90 seconds waiting for marbles, and the entire section is like a bit under 3 minutes. So you spend like over half your time.
It's almost half the time.
Oh no, it's a third of the time because you have to add them. It's half of your time spent tilting is also spent waiting for marbles. So yeah, you're like 30% of your time or more is just waiting for marbles in the first speed run. And that's when you're running optimal 10-second timers. If you run anything longer than 10 seconds, you're spending like half your time waiting for marbles.
No.
But yeah. I don't know how much timers Semaph had there.
Yeah, I'll usually like run like 10 or 15 seconds for matches like this myself.
But yeah, we use
it to continue the run, by the way.
All right, yeah,
so
nice.
If people want to drop, they're welcome.
Are you sticking around, Jack, or are you going to be ending soon?
Yeah, I'll be ending soon. Yeah.
Alrighty. Do you have anything to say?
I'm not sure I want to do too much more Steam Deck tilts.
Fair enough.
It's been kind of rough, actually.
Do you have anything to say? Shout out.
No, just thanks as always for hosting. Thanks for the fun formats.
Yep, good to have you. Hopefully these seeds are a little bit easier for people to read. The last one, I was like, this is getting a bit long, so I cut out a bit of it.
Yeah. Then it looks cleaner, I will say.
I found out today for the weekly seed. Oh, I found out yesterday for the weekly seed that J's look really bad when lowercase. That's why the letters are now uppercase. They produce the same seed. It's much easier to read a cap because the lowercase J's don't actually have the like hook on the end on this font. They're just a vertical line for some reason. I was very confused yesterday, but is what it is. Anything you want to say or shout out, Semaph?
Thanks for hosting, and let's see who will be the competitors next week.
Yeah, always good.
I'm very curious about Pango joining someday, perhaps.
Ooh.
Because he's crushing the leaderboards in the weekly seats.
Yeah, I want to
and
figure.
Also Tina is really, really fast.
Yeah, I've been trying to look at setting up Discord streams so that people could, instead of having to do a live stream, they could just stream on Discord. Don't know if that would be less taxing. I just haven't fully set it up yet, so that's a thing I was working on for a little bit, but then it got put on the back burner, so we'll need to see if I can set that up. Also, yeah, we got all the old VODs on YouTube now, so we'll probably be getting this VOD onto YouTube within the day. So that's a fun thing now. And then yeah, I'm trying to work on some stuff. We'll see. I'm like keeping myself busy, so we'll see what I can get done. We might revamp the marbles format because I've had it on the back burner for a little bit, but it would be nice to make that one a bit more viewer friendly. Basically going to be copying the percentage and hybrid sections from this, but making it last longer. But yeah, thank you both for playing. And obviously, yeah, the weekly seed's out, so go and participate in that. We had the highest turnout for people last week as well, so that's good. That was the first time we've gotten 13 people for the 10-minute category, so that's good to see. Appreciate everyone that does that and submits for the weekly seed. Yeah, I think we'll send it over to Semaph as he's continuing. And yeah, thank you, Druska, for scorekeeping, as always.
Shout out to Druska as well, of course, yeah. Great tilter as well, for those who don't follow.
Yep, GG's. Good match, and yeah, hopefully see people next week, and or submitting in the weekly seed.
Yeah, I'll be getting to that. I know I've been like slacking on a few of them. I just haven't like got to like do my distance and
yeah, all good. It takes
just like stop doing it altogether, but
it takes a bit of
I'll
time.
get back on it for sure.
Yeah, I think the only time I start questioning is when like lots of people start dropping. Because like week 12 we had like a massive reduction in who played. Like week 12 we had only had 6 people submit, and then last week we had like 13, so like double the number of players from week to week. And it's like it's people's lives. Like you gotta be busy some weeks. It was very surprising. Like it swings up and down. Sometimes you get 13 people, sometimes you get 6 apparently. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Thank you everyone for sticking around with Tilts. Hopefully we can keep it moving while we wait for whatever stuff's getting cooked. Yeah. GG's and good luck on your run, Semaph.